I'm going to give you all the information you need to know on the biggest changes coming to Lost Ark, starting out with the thaemine raid. Now, this looks insanely cool. I'm not going to lie, it looks really nice. They are also going to introduce a new vertical growth system to increase your power without having to buy new gear, hone new gear, anything like that. There's also the new Soul Eater assassin class that is coming out. It looks freaking insane looking at the trailer. I'm going to go ahead and include the link to the full trailer down below so you can go watch it yourself. But it is looking very promising. It looks like I am 100% going to be making this whenever it drops. There are going to be some sick legendary skins coming out, but we likely won't see them. We don't even have Yaz's Jar yet, which is again super unfortunate. I'm very much looking forward to when they're going to announce something for Yaz's Jar, or including all of the Yaz's Jar skins somehow and integrating them into the Western version of the game. Moving on to the Makoko changes, the new player changes. So they are introducing a super duper big time Makoko Express event. It's actually going to go up to 1540. It's still only going to give you a 4x3, which I actually think is a little bit of a joke. At least they improved the amount of gems that you will get. So you will get level 7 gems at 1540, and then you will get 4 level 8 gems at 1580. You will also start with relic gear with the new updated honing system. So it's actually insanely easy to reach Brel. Hopefully we get that system soon. And while this big Makoko Express buff system is very good in the fact that it is better than the current system, the problem that new players are still going to face is that they are getting into the end game content basically instantly without knowing and really understanding all of the vertical systems in the game. So their tripods are probably not going to be very good. Their knowledge of the abilities are probably not going to be very good. Their cards are going to be trash. Their roster level, trash, no titles, anything like that. So they're going to get gatekept to the extreme. So they're getting rushed up to this content only to have a terrible experience in trying to actually do the content. But these are the biggest things in the game. So it's quite important that they're having a good experience when they're going into the raids. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about how that problem might be able to be solved, a good solution, or even just a starting place to meld those two things together so that you could have a good experience for the veteran players and for the new players. That way they can get conjoined into the community and actually be a staple in the game. And some good changes that are going to be happening for everyone though. They are going to reduce the gold honing cost to nothing up to 1490 item level, and then from 1490 to 1580, they are going to reduce the gold cost by 40%, which I think is very good. And in turn, they are going to decrease the amount of gold that you get from the Brel and lower raids, and increase, though, the gold that you get from the higher level raids, so past Brel and beyond. And I'm assuming the abyssal dungeons as well, because those are gold earning activities. I really like this change because whenever we got the gold nerf to Vulcan and lower activities on my main, I didn't get a feels good moment with the feels bad for my ult. So I'm 100% okay with this change. Another amazing change is that you can get ancient gear from normal Brel. Praise Regulus. Let's be honest, hard Brel is just a pain in the ass. And in my opinion, they still need to make a change as a whole to the Brel raid. One of the best solutions I feel like that they can make very simply is make normal Brel 1 through 3, and then make hard Brel 3 through 6 all normal difficulty, and just set it as that. You are running it as homework every single week, and making a change to the damage stop mechanics of Brel's Gate 5 and 6 is not enough, because most people aren't even get to 5 and 6 because they still have to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 to even get there. The damage stop mechanics are not why Brel is unenjoyable. Another good change coming to the raids is that they will start dropping tripod amulets. Thank goodness, I cannot wait for this change to happen because it is taking forever to get level 5 tripods at the time of just getting them through Chaos Dungeon. Another great change that are coming to raids is that there will be a better chance for class engravings to drop on the accessories. This is good for both new and current players. Before we get into the weekly and daily fatigue comments that they made at LoA ON, I want to address the quality of life changes that they announced, which are pretty good. They are making all battle items now roster bound. They are also taking the Fion cost away from transferring accessories from character to character on your roster, which should have never even made it into the game. They are adding an emote wheel, which is kind of cool. Now we're not limited to just a couple of emotes. You can also use the ocean liner from anywhere. You don't have to go to the dock and use it. You can just use it from anywhere, which I think is a very good change. They are also adding Balthor and Delane Armin to the Wandering Merchants. It's a good thing for a terrible system. It is insane that I have 4,000 hours in the game and I only have Light of Salvation 21. A lot of people also have Light of Salvation 30 by now, but most people don't, and they will likely never even get there. They need to change the card system in this game horribly. Even just a very quick solution, take the level 5 awakening off so that there's only 4 awakenings. That would at least reduce the time by a large margin that you have to be gathering these cards. You cannot play the game and actually think that you are going to go check the Wandering Merchants 6 times a day at this perfect time. 99% of people are not going to do that and probably can't do that. I was a little bit disappointed to see that there were no mention in their major presentation of weeklies or dailies being changed. It was in a Q&A type of a session. Reducing the seemingly one-person wipe mechanics is going to be a good thing. It's going to make the raids much less stressful and much less toxic. And as far as the daily grind, they still do not have a solution for Chaos Dungeons, Guardian Raids, and daily Una task. And in my opinion, this is a huge opportunity that was missed. When the game first came out, dailies and Guardian Raids, Una tasks, they were fun. They gave you a lot of materials. That was the bigger part of the game. You only had 1 or 2 raids out. You know, you had Argos and Vulcan maybe, or maybe just Argos and your dailies, and then your weekly quests, things like that. So your week was pretty much fulfilled, and you had time for these. It was a major percentage of the game. Now, with as many characters are out, as many raids are out, as many other activities that you have to do and complete, dailies are a very small percentage of what should be the game. And you should look forward to finishing them in, 5 or 6 minutes and being done with them. But instead, you are spending 20 to 25 minutes or even longer doing your dailies on just one character. You're talking about 2 Chaos Dungeons, 2 Guardian Raids, and 3 Una's tasks. And each one of those activities takes between 3 to 6 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes, around there, depending on what character you're playing, what party you're in. You're really looking at a daily time sink that is a much higher percentage of time than it should be represented as. This is a problem, and they need to solve it quick, because it is one of the biggest things that everyone is talking about and that are unhappy about in the game. Where they are at currently, it's just a bit too much. But guys, please let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Y'all are who I want to hear from, because the community is what matters. The community is what makes the game. New players, older players, casual players, min-maxi players, everyone. This is who makes the entire community, and I want to hear from you guys about what you think about all of these changes and what you're excited about, what you're upset about, those kinds of things. So please do not be shy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the channel. 3K subs are on the way, and I know that we can get there with your help. We are almost there. And join the community Discord. We have a lot of cool, fun, and positive people over there, and we are growing every day. We have community events. We have fun runs, like our Vulcan fun run is going to be this week. So I hope to see you in there. And if I don't, I know that I'll still see you on my next video.